What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Poolside Chat. Today, we're going to be continuing in the USAPL Captains Tournament that I was in a couple weeks ago at this point, but we're going to continue on. It was a heck of a tournament, and you know what? Let's just dive right into this. Let's let the good times roll. So here we go. Let's push play. We're going to be playing Keith today. Gentlemen, I've met a couple times out in Pool Hall, about 45 minutes away from me. Super nice guy. As you can see, he is a 524 Fargo to my 551 this day, which means I need 59 points to his 53. And you know what? That's a terrible lag. I should apologize. The video is a little bit grainy. It's kind of in a back room, a little bit tough. The lighting's a little difficult, so tried to make up for it in the post production, but it's still got a little bit of haze, so I apologize. So as you guys probably already know, in USAPL it is open after the break. But with that said, looks like he made two solids. Yeah, 2 solids. All stripes are standing. But with that said, he is not in a great place for really either one. Unless he can cut the 12 to start with stripes, but I don't know. I take it back. He might be able to see the 4. If he can get around that 5 to get the 4 and just slow roll it, hold for the 3 into this bottom middle, maybe. Go ahead and start out with the extra free points off the break. I think that's what he's looking at. Unless he's going for stripes. Nah, yeah, he's taking the solids. So he's starting out 3 points right out the gate. So I gotta say, this is the a new version of the scoreboard here. Get my finger in frame that I just came up with. I actually really like it. I need to tweak it a little bit, but I like the way it looks. It's got a good clean feel to it. Gives me room. And I know most people don't care the solid stripes, but you know, if you're not watching every detail, you come into a match and you look at it, it's a new rack. It's just kind of nice to have a reference, see who's what. I don't know. I like it. If every single person says it's stupid and get rid of it, I'll probably get rid of it. So Keith's kind of putting himself into a little bit of a hassle here, because he's got to figure out how to get that 1. Like he called bank on the 2, only because I mean the 2 doesn't go anywhere else. I don't know if I'd necessarily take it right now, but I probably would have played that 3 different. All right, so now it is my turn. I've got all my balls out here, but I got to figure out. I'm trying to play this with a little bit of an angle on the 10, and I did not do that. So the 13 must have a home. I'm clearly playing for it. You see I stepped off to the side there just to double check. It looks like, I'm assuming it goes into that top middle. Because if that's the case, I'm just going to do a little stop shot. At a little angle, so it slid, but perfectly fine. Only thing I don't know is if that 8 clears the 1. Because with this camera angle, it's kind of tough to say. Oh, that was a good shot. That was a pretty good shot right there. Those thin shots on the side on a diamond. It's a little tricky. Can be, I should say. You're only really shooting half pocket. So right there you can see I'm not worried about the 3 in the line over here, but I was wondering, do I need to break out the 8 now, or does it go? The fact I didn't shoot at it tells me there's a gap and there must be a home. So now I'm just gonna basically kind of, well, I said I should take the 12. Yeah, so take the 12. I'm going to draw back. So I'm hitting pretty low. Nice and smooth. Realistically, I could probably still... Okay, the way I'm looking at it, I must be wanting to roll forward, crash into the 14. Or, I don't know, maybe... Am I just looking at the 14? It's kind of hard to tell. I'm not, you know, giving myself any clues here. Nothing to work with. This was at least 5 weeks ago, so I don't know what I was thinking. I'm just making this up as I go. I'm probably shooting the 14. Snuck right by it. That's a good little shot right there. Nice little forceful shot. I got just enough angle. I can go ahead and roll that 11 all the way to this guy right here. Straight top. Nice and easy, and just roll it and leave myself the 8 in that opposite corner. Okay. I thought it went. So, do I get a table run? It went. There we go. I'll take it. And with USAPL, it is alternate break. Here we go. Getting in the break position. Little bit of low left. Second ball hit. Basically, I'm aiming right at the edge of that second and third row. Right at the edge of that 11 in that one's case. I'm pretty sure that was dry. Yeah, that's dry. All right, Keith. Show me what you're working with. And I think I kind of like stripes a little better. You just don't... I mean, I guess you got the cut on this 10 to this low right pocket, which would shove you right into that 9 ball. Maybe open that up. Because other than that, you don't have a start for stripes. Solids, you've got the 6. Probably got the, the 4 to the bottom left. You got the 6 to the top left. Could even thin cut the 1. That should set you up for the 3 right now. Looks like he might be hitting a little bit of low. Is he drawing back for the... Okay, so he's drawing back for the 1 now. Good shot. Left himself a good angle, too. I like where that looked. So now should just basically be... Let's go and get that red dot going. Trying to remember to use this. So, a little bit of top. Nice and easy. Obviously, you want to get enough to get around the 9, but you're not trying to send it back up and leave yourself a real hard shot on the 3. So just a light to medium stroke. So he even used a 10 to backboard it. Fantastic. So you have to take the 3. The question is, where do you want to leave yourself? So I mean, like, I'm going to go top with some left, spin out, and then it gives you the options of either like the 2 or the 7. Yep, that looks like pretty much exactly what he did there. So you've got a lot of options here, because now pretty much everything is all, I mean, in a grid essentially. So he's going to go ahead and start with the 2 ball. Great shot. So should just draw straight back. Pull right back, leave himself the 6. Perfect, because now you can hit that just as a stun, a slider. You want to put a little top. Just kind of got, you know, don't want to get behind the 8. That's where I think I would hit this with a stun. Maybe even like a little stun right, like about right there. That way you just slide past that 8 ball. Ooh, okay. Oh no. Got himself into a bad spot there. Well, okay, so now this one, obviously he has to kick side rail, but you actually want to kick where you hit the head rail. So you're going 2 rails at it with a little bit more than a medium, like medium hard speed. So that way you're back cutting the 5, which is going to throw, my fingers are off the wrong side, throws into the table more. Good speed. Oh, great shot. Exactly. Just like that. That's a great shot. But you know, okay. Let's make sure he gets this. This is being a beautiful table run. Well done. There we go. So I want to back up here because there's a point. Right. Okay. So yeah, he makes a 3. Let's just stop right here. So you've got some options, and you know, I think if in hindsight, if you go ahead from this angle, slow roll the 6 into the side, then you end up taking the 5 into that top left. That's going to leave you the 2. Then you're basically just have a nice easy rolling ball or even a stop shot on the 7 and use that as your out ball. I think that makes a little bit more sense for an easier 8. Definitely a lot less chance of hooking yourself on the 5, but you know, that's just kind of what I thought. Cut that 6. Yeah. 6, 5, 2, 7. I think that leaves you an 8. That's just my thought. So, you know what? But it doesn't really matter because when you get out, you get out. But as I always say, just because you got out doesn't mean it's the right pattern. There's always a better way, easier way, less work. Doesn't matter. Great shooting, Keith. Well done, man. Good table run. Capitalizing on my dry break. Not mad at that. All right. Just out of curiosity, I'm only going to bring this up because I just noticed it. How many of you guys break with an open bridge versus a closed bridge? And I'm sure you can bring in snooker or other forms to debate it. But if you're trying to hit a harder break shot or even just a harder shot in general, for me, I go closed bridge because it allows you to dive into it and your cue can't go wild because your bridge is holding that cue a little bit better in place. With an open bridge, I personally don't hit as hard. So I don't open bridge on my break. I have to close it. Just something to think about. What do you guys do? Let me know below. I'm curious. I could be completely wrong. Okay, so I think he answered my dry break with his own. So I need to get out here. And man, that 2-ball makes it a little tricky, but like stripes do look, or excuse me, solids look better. I don't know if I should start with the, I guess the 1 makes good because I could break that 2 out. That's pretty okay. I do not mind that. So I hit that with top. I put just maybe a little bit of left just to spin it out. So here's a little conundrum. I'm kind of walking around, getting a gauge for things. How do I want to hit this? How do I want to leave it? So that just basically straight left and super easy. I mean, these are diamonds and this place takes very good condition or good care of their tables. Sit down, Q, don't get stupid. They take very good care of their tables, which thank you as a player. Thank you. But with that said, the tables also mean they play pretty fast. So, you know, like even that one, I way understroked it because I was trying to come out so I could hit the 6 and then use the 4 as just a stop shot. But instead, I don't like the leave that I would leave myself on the 4. So now I got to do a little bit of a draw stroke. And now you see I'm having to, okay, let's check your angle. Let's go and get this back. I had to check my angle and kind of get a mental visual of where do I need that cue ball. So I had to hit that basically just straight top. I might have had a slight twist of right. And I just need to, and I think I got enough, but why did I hit that so blasted hard? Why did I drill that shot? I mean, you know, in hindsight, I could have hit that half the speed and been fine. But if I'm stroking a ball that hard, it's because I'm feeling confident and loose. If I'm overthinking and I start getting in my head, I'm only going to do the bare minimum. I'm not going to start crushing balls. If I'm hitting that hard, it's because I'm feeling good. So, you know, starting out with a table run makes you feel pretty decent. And if you didn't watch my last video, first off, why not? Get back there and watch the last match against Irvin. It was a good video. Oh, did he just give it to me? I think I might have that cut in the side. Unless I gotta take it. Oh, I don't think that goes in the side. And that's really thin to go all the way down. Yes, I'm looking at it. You see me kind of tapping the cue. You know, I'm basically like, do I want to shoot that? Like, the better shot is to take the thinner cut and just cut it all the way down because it's a wider pocket. The cue ball's gonna crash in the 14. I don't think it's gonna do anything stupid. So all you have to do is just worry about the speed and the angle and just cut the dang ball. Make it. That doesn't look bad. Oh, with a lucky wide pocket. Even on the deep shelf of a diamond, I will take it. 28-18. Good shot. Little thin. Just, I mean, he's paper thin, but I'll take it. But like I was saying, if you guys haven't watched my last video, you should. It was a good match. But I came into this tournament extremely tired. You know, I was out till I don't know, it's 2:30, 2:45 the morning before, and then I had to get up. Oh, good break with a scratch and so wait, I don't remember how this plays out. Okay, we got to go grab a third party to ask the rules because I did scratch on the break and make the 8. So is that a loss or not? I don't think it is because I don't think you can win or lose on the break. So it should just be a spot. But anyway, so yeah, I had a really late night playing another tournament the night before. Barely got like 5 hours sleep at best, and then had to wake up early, drive 45 minutes out here to play in this tournament. And I didn't do nearly as well as I wanted to the night before. Plus just being tired. Michelle was out of town for work. So I was just, you know, I had to take care of my dog. I had to do everything. And it was like, you know, first off, just makes me appreciate how much Michelle helps me out with things. So big thanks on that. Apparently it said just that. Yeah, you can't lose. So gonna spot it. But yeah, so I came in this tournament with absolutely dead tired. And I was just like, you know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't. It's a free tournament. If I win and go to Vegas, great. If I don't, it is what it is. Not my time. So I was freewheeling. I was absolutely freewheeling. Had just kind of let my stroke go. So I feel like I shot pretty well. Long story short, we'll see what happens. We'll see how this match goes. I know, but you don't yet. So we'll see. So what's Keith gonna do here? He's got, I mean, both of them are ugly, let's be honest. At least if he goes solids, he has the 2 ball to get a good breakout. I don't know what he's gonna do with the 7. The 5, you can work some angle. Okay, good shot, got that open. Now he's got the 4, but what's that gonna do? 4, then leave him the 1. You're still not getting your problem solved. Yeah, I guess it depends on how easy that 1 goes, what kind of angle. I wonder if I should. I'm wondering if I just would have smashed that with top left, go for the breakout now. I mean, I would have overdone it. I would have shanked it and probably made things worse, but you know. Okay, if this goes, I'm gonna put some top left on this and get that breakout. Oh, man. Oh, that's some bad luck. He hit that good pace, just hit that 10 or whatever it was really full and just killed all momentum. So what you gonna do? It's kind of hard to play safe when I've got balls everywhere. His are in the mix. I don't know if I would have advised that. You put the just the slightest bit of throw, and that just pops that 8-ball right into the pocket. So now I still got to figure out that 11. A little lucky there. A little light on the 15, so. Okay, so I looked at there, the 11 goes to that top right. Obviously, after you move the 10. So basically, well, I was gonna say, I think I should go for the 10 and then come back and use the 15 to leave the 11 and the 11 leave for the 8, or at least, excuse me, come back up for these two. But so wait, what's my pattern gonna be here? Like, am I gonna cut the? Yeah, see, okay, so the 11 goes. I'm trying to figure out how am I gonna get from the 10 to the 15. Oh, unless I go 10, come back around for the 11, and then just draw back for the 15. I truly don't know what's gonna happen right here. But you have to take the 10, otherwise the 11 doesn't go. I'm gonna hit that pour with, oh, look at this, safe. Look at that. That is an accidental, what I like to call the S2, skill level 2 slop safe. I didn't deserve this. Can he see enough of the 7 to carry him into the 5? Like, I don't know what I'd even do here, because there's no real save with that 10 ball hanging. So I mean, unless he leaves me in a spot I can't see it, but then I'll have one of those other 2 balls to look at. Yeah, I think he was trying to do that, just that. I really want to know what my pattern was on that last dogged ball. Like, I was trying to make the 15 and draw, but... Huh. Okay. So now I'm just going to put a little bit of a stun shot just so I don't get behind the 5. Pretty good. So now you just roll it. All right. Should be 42. 42 to 21. Points look great. I don't think I'm quite shooting that better than Keith, but that is the widespread. The only issue I have with this league, because everybody knows there's not a single perfect pool league. They all have their pros. They all have their cons. USAPL is pretty fantastic. Other than 14 points is absurd. It's just like, even if you want to lower the races but make the 7 or the 8 ball only worth 3 points, so it's 10 to the winner like BCA, that's fine. And then make the race like 47 to 41, or something. You just lower the handicaps down the same similar percentage, but then it doesn't put as big as a devastating blow as to whoever wins. Like, 14-7 is the best you can make it. That's absurd. That's just way too wide of a spread. And I think it benefits those like good lower to middle handicap players. When you start becoming the higher handicap of your league, I mean, I have to hold these players to like, 3 balls around. And if they ever get a rack, well, now I'm doomed. So just another league that's designed to over handicap the lower handicaps and make it harder for us. So I don't know. Maybe I just need to get into APA Masters. Just take all handicap out. Let's just play the game. Give him the cute little tap. Yes, I can see the 2, but what is the point? I should be playing safe here. I'm gonna say that's a safe. And tighten it up a little more, but it's pretty good. Even with that duck ball, was that the 12? I think it is in the corner. It's still a good save. He's got a lot of options. I mean, he can just graze that 15, get it to that top long rail, come back into the clump, leave me with a whole lot of nothing. So it's at least taken his ability to run out, but it didn't really advance my game. If I left him frozen, that would have been much better. This little gap, even that half a chalk or whatever it is, now he can do exactly that. See, he hit it too thin. You need to hit a little thicker so it's steeper, and then it comes into that like 13, 14, 10 range, somewhere in that wall. Leave the 4 where it was, and I was in a bad place. He actually bumped my ball, and I think I can see it. Yeah, I just need that to come out a little more to take away that duck. If I could just take away that 12 duck, he is in a bad spot, but whatever. Still very tough rack regardless. So let's see what Keith's got here. He's acting like the 4's in the way. I don't think it is, though. Yeah, definitely not. Ooh, I think he hit that a little hard, though. You want to be middle table. That's about a diamond or 2 further than he needs. Oh, because now he's got to back cut the 13, which is crashing that 8. And you don't want to have to aggressively move the 8. It just gets scary because you don't truly know where everything's going. Thankfully, the 3 ball killed it for him. So now I don't think you can see the 15. I think he's got to cut that 14, which is going to crash into the 9. Got to hit this with, oh man. Especially considering all it's going to do is move the 9, and then that opens me up. So he's got to find a way out. If not, ooh, man, did he hit that hard. I don't know if I would have hit it. I probably would have hit closer to half that, just enough to barely roll it. Might have come off that 9 ball a little, or off the 14 a little thicker. Maybe just crash in the 9, maybe die, who knows? But that ain't it. I don't think that's what he wants. All right, time for a hero shot. Gonna cut that 10 ball to top pocket where my finger cuts off. Gonna go to the top right pocket, the 10. Might have been, I don't know if he was trying to cut it or just play the carom possibly, but I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's combo in the 15. Who knows? Either way, they both got close. Looks like the 5's blocked by the 2, so I got to shoot the 4. I already don't like this pattern because that means I'm stopping the 1 for the 5. That's leaving the furthest ball for the 8. Yeah, the 8's out in the open, so it's not it's not terrible. I just want to hit this. Like, if I can stop it, even if you pull back an inch or 2, just so when you try to stop on the 2, it just slides a little more open. Oh, that was good. That was good right there. Because now when you try to do a draw, if it does pull back accidentally, it's at least going into the table a little bit easier on the 8. It's pretty good right there. There we go, 56. I'm just curious. I hope you guys don't mind I do this sometimes. I want to go back on this pattern here. Okay. Let's just stop right here. So, I mean, definitely the 4 ball is your start ball. And that's where I'm wondering if you don't stop this, go ahead, because it looks like I've got an angle, so I should be able to roll forward off this side rail. Give yourself the 2 into that, as I'm pointing at the camera. I'm pointing at my screen, so all right, go with me here. 4 ball, top English, roll up, give yourself an angle on the 2 into the top middle. Then you hit that firm enough to get the cue ball off the rail, come back to this lower long rail, then stop shot the 1, stop shot the 5. That gives you a little bit easier pattern play. But that stop was kind of pointless. You can see how much of it came off the rail. That means I had enough angle on the 4. Just roll it forward, get it close to, you know, kitchen line, maybe even a hair further. Top English, run that 2 into the that top middle, come back down. Like I said, stop shot 1, stop shot 5, and call it out. So either way, technically I'm on the hill. I only need 3 balls to win this. So as long as I get 3 in this rack, yeah, I could still lose, but win the match, and that's a good place, a good comfortable place to be. So we're gonna go ahead and get this red dot back centered up. I think it was another dry one. I need to get back to working on my brakes. My rotation brake is trash right now. It is not good. And you know, I can't remember how much I've talked about this in other videos, but starting tonight, I am now going to 4 nights a league in a week. It's a lot. But I'm actually really excited because it's going to be Ultimate Pool. And the rules are super different, completely different than any other league in a lot of different ways. I think it's gonna be a ton of fun. There's a 30-minute match clock, so a little bit for, you know, it kind of extends because of in between table time when you're racking, etc. But 30-second shot clock. I'm gonna have to rework my graphics again for Ultimate, because I gotta have a shot clock, gotta have a match clock, gotta have the race counter. I'll probably have what they call an up score or Ultimate Pool score. It's a 3-digit number similar to Fargo in the way that you're 2, 3, 4, 5, 600 numbers, 7s for the big dogs or whatever. You know, and of course, he bases it off of your Fargo and your APA and kind of gives you an idea. And I'm already starting at a 600 when I know some guys who crush me are sitting around 550. So whatever, I'll take that challenge. We're gonna get after this. I'm excited. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually really excited. But the reason I bring that up is because we are playing Ultimate tonight, and now I gotta learn a whole nother break. And I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing, but it's different because with Ultimate, you actually rack the 8 ball on the spot. You're still playing bar box, you're still playing standard 15, but you rack with the 8 ball on the spot. Very, very different. So they also have the 3-point rule, which, you know, I'm giving away too many things. This needs to save for another video, but they do have the 3-point rule, meaning how many balls you make plus how many balls get from this angle, from the side pocket north towards the kitchen. You got to have 3 balls to make that legal. But man, there's a lot of cool rules in this thing. I'm not gonna lie, I am excited. So Keith here, I'm tangent about something that doesn't involve this match, guys. I am sorry. I'm all ADD in this thing right now. Does that 2 ball clear to that pocket? Because if it does, he's gonna Oh, wait, never mind. He's got the one ball, too. That one ball's tricky. Okay, he's looking if the 4 goes. You can, even if it doesn't go clean, it's one of those because the 8 ball is right there. Hit this like a light to medium speed, but you could hit that into the point, have it, and then just like kick or carry him off the 8 and still drop. I think that's what he's looking at here. Like, but here's the problem. Keith's a good shot. He's been shooting really well, but he's playing pattern without fixing the trouble. Like, all he's done is eliminate every ball of his without fixing the one. Ooh, don't do it, A-ball. Okay. Ooh. So that makes that tricky is, you know, what was your play? I mean, this wasn't the lead. Even if that 4 ball went, ain't don't know what that won. So I should go ahead and shoot the 14 just because of the way that's going to crash into things. There you go. I thought a little bit more might have moved. Should be playing safe here. I'm probably going to push that. I think that's a 10 ball right above me. Just push that to the rail, get the cue ball, you know, kind of behind that 12 or yeah, behind that 12. Make sure. Okay. 10 ball bumped to 15, so we're in a good spot. Same thing. My safes are pretty decent, but just that gap I keep leaving. I know most people are like, man, that's a great shot. It's that gap that gives so much more angle for him to kick out. If I hit that same shot and leave it frozen to the 12, now he has to kick to the side row with spin to even hit the 1. And a lot of people overspin or underspin and end up giving ball in hand with that. So that little gap means he can just hit that with no spin. Should get that 1 ball hit pretty easily, especially if you hit it light enough. See, and even this, he's looking at how do I make it? How do I get out? Where, oh, is he kicking at the 4? Or can he? Oh, he's kicking at the 7. I was gonna say, if he was kicking at the 1, you want to do it nice and light, just to keep it up in that rail, so it still makes me work around it and force my hand to be taking harder shots. Okay. A little bit of a gap off the 15. So there we go. I already got my 59, so I've won the match. I could still lose the rack. So, you know, and what gets submitted to Fargo is only wins and losses. So I'm still trying to win. Still got a good nudge on the 13. So now, I'm using the dot again, guys. I'm sorry. So now I'm just going to treat this like a little bit of a stop shot, even though you see I aim pretty low. Just stunning it. That way I got a nice comfortable shot. Center that back up. Just going to stun this. Pop it right off the rail. I like so. A little breathing room. 8 ball. Same pocket. And cue ball is good. There we go. 70-29. Great match. Keith shot great. That score does not do this man justice. He shot real well. Had a fantastic table run off my dry break. Answered my table run with his own table run. Man, that's good stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I shot pretty good. Let the good times roll. We got some more matches coming up. I've got a lot more matches from this tournament we got to get into, and yeah, you guys are gonna love it. So anyway, thank you as always for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you, and if you guys are looking for some merch, I do have patches, I do have stickers. You need to come message my Facebook page, let me know what you're interested in, and also while you're over there, like and follow my Facebook page, because I got another item you guys might be interested in. Some of them might hold your cues against the table, but anyway, I will talk to you guys soon. Got another video coming. Thank you. See you soon.